Hello and welcome to vlog number 17 of Down the Allotment with at Second City Cottage. We are not down the allotment today. We are actually in the cottage because we've made a couple of things from what we've got. Did make this video the other day when I was on my own. However, the lip sync has gone out of all of that. So today I am trying to record it with little Lyra being around. I don't know whether you can hear her, she's shouting blackcurrant. That's because it's what we've been making stuff. Indeed. So, first things first, I took Lyra down to the allotment about a week and a half ago now, and there were a lot of blackcurrants that were ready to be picked. Here's Lyra. Come on. There were a lot of blackcurrants to be picked, so this young lady here picked some, and we ended up getting about £7 worth of blackcurrants. Did take a little clip of that, didn't have my microphone or anything with me, so I didn't have the microphone, no. So here's the clip of Lyra and me picking some blackcurrants down at the allotment. Wow. So I haven't got my microphone or anything here. I've just come down for half an hour with Lyra to have a pick of these. This is the first time that Lyra's done anything on the lottie really, and she's been doing it for about half an hour now, just picking the blackcurrants, putting them into a bag. We have a shed load of blackcurrants. What are you picking there, Lyra? I'm not sure where you can hear that, but she did say blackcurrants. We have done like maybe just over a quarter this bag full of blackcurrants. I wasn't going to put this on a video, but I thought, well, as we're here, I can insert it into the next video. There you go, loads of it. Lyra, what are you picking? Sticks. Brilliant. So we're going to continue doing this, and blimey, we might even have a video from the homestead of what we're going to make with it at some point. Cool. So, Lyra, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. So, you can see that she was enjoying picking those. It was great, really. She'd never done it before. She just went ahead and started picking them, eating some, putting some in the old bag there. As I say, £7 we came back with. Never done anything with blackcurrants before. Know nothing about them. It's not like you see them in the shop, is it? They're kind of known as the forgotten fruit because you just don't see it anywhere. In the war, during the Second World War, they were used a lot for vitamin C because we couldn't really get oranges, that sort of thing. And ribena was actually given to kids for free. British people still see that as kind of an institution, ribena, whereas I think it's now owned by like a massive conglomerate pharmaceutical company or something like that. But still, there you go. The kids had it during the war, and you don't see it, and I'd probably imagine that something like 90+% goes to ribena still. I don't know where it is. So we've got some from the plot. I have noticed that if you're not growing a huge amount and you do want to use it, there's a lot of these pick your own places where you can go and you can get and pick your own, and that looks like a good day out with the family and stuff. I've not done it myself yet, but we are going to do that. What do you do with them? I know there's lots of pies that you can make and jams. Blackcurrant. Yes, blackcurrant. Blackcurrant. And all sorts of things like that. Of course, we decided. What did we make, Lyra? You make gin and wine? Gina and wine. Gina and wine, there you go. The first thing that we did was we made a litre of infused gin, infusing it with blackcurrant. So, here we go. This is that. That's a litre of blackcurrants. Blackcurrant. Yes, blackcurrants in there. And if you would like to make this, if you would like to make it, what I would say is, here, now, as we speak, I'm going to put the ingredients. Not a lot, is there? You need a bunch of sugar, you need a bunch of gin, you need something to put it in, black currants and some sugar. That's all you need. Okay, you're gonna whack them all in. I was gonna do like a sort of how you can make it video, but well, there's a lot of those around, and if you want to, then I will do that for future things. Let me know. But I live in a cottage, very small. Okay, you need a jar to put in. We have these demijohns that we make wine in. So we got a bung in there and an airlock. So you don't really need to be that drastic, but we had that knocking around, so we've made it with that. Secondly,
Blackcurrant.
yes, blackcurrants, dear. We made wine little bit more involved than the gin. You need to do a little bit more. Here we go. I'll do this again. That's what you need just for the first bit. Okay, it's not a lot. We're gonna literally put 8 pints of boiling water over around about £4 of blackcurrant, and we're gonna leave that for a week. Give it a good stir. Make sure everything is absolutely sterile. Okay. So if you fancy doing the starting bit, wait until you see what comes up next. Okay. So I'm just gonna get out of the shot a minute. There you go. You can pause that if you want to. I'm coming back. And we'll let it go away. You need a whole bunch of stuff, but if you want to make wine, or you may already have been making wine, then you'll probably have all of this stuff anyway. In a week's time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add sugar to that, and we'll go from there. You take a specific gravity reading, and from there we can carry on making the wine. But for the first bit, literally all I've done is in a big fermentation bucket, I have put black currants and 8 litres of boiling water. Be careful not to mash them up too much, because I will tell you there's a lot of pectin in black currants, okay? And it'll just turn to jelly. So I have actually got a video that I really like, which I'll link up here or up here, wherever it goes, if you want to see how to make blackcurrant wine. There's many different ways to sort of go about it, really, but it's all a variation on a theme. Some people put the sugar in at the beginning, so on, so on, so on. We didn't do that. We're basically making a cordial to start with, and we'll go from there, add some sugar. So there you go. We are making things here at Second City Cottage with things that have grown down at the allotment. It has been mega hot here in the UK in recent weeks. It seems that, I know we've got a few people in America who watch these, and we've been having the pee taken out of us a little bit because of the fact that the English don't seem to be able to be coping with the heat. I'll have you know, we don't have air conditioning here unless you're in like the big shopping malls or the supermarkets, etc. Our houses are sort of like built to keep heat in because it's generally cold here. So once the heat is in, it's bloody difficult to get it out. So, you know, we're not acclimatised to this sort of melting weather, and I'm ginger, so as I'm sure I've said before, I'm sure my family ancestry would have had me living halfway up a mountain or something in the cold and in the snow. Certainly not here in boiling hot temperatures. One finds that they have to cool down with a refreshing drink. Yes, there's black currants everywhere at the moment. What we've done as well, if you want to get black currants so you have them, you don't know what to do with them immediately, apparently they freeze very well, and that's good for when you make the wine as well, apparently. We've got about £2 left of ours. Any ideas what we should do with them? I think we might make some jam. We're going to go to one of these pick your own places, and we will see if we can up it by a couple of pounds and make a bunch of jars for Christmas, maybe. That's probably the best sort of way. What have you guys got growing on yours at the moment? I'll be going down the next few days. There'll be a smaller gap between these two videos, as I say, because I did record it all. It buggered up. I unfortunately haven't been very well then. So I tried to fix the video that I had, but I didn't. So I just thought I'd re-record it. Hence, we've got little Lyra in the background. What are you guys making with what's growing on yours? My onions are almost done now. My potatoes are getting very close to being done. My rhubarb, I'm just leaving there, as I've said before. And the apples and everything are looking great. So on my next trip down there, I'm going to start doing the planning for the shed, which I really cannot wait to do. It's going to be brilliant. Any ideas about to get sheds from? Best sort of prices, and don't say make them, because I don't have the knowledge on how to do that. And it'd probably fall down in about 3.5 minutes, you know. So she's going to jump on the sofa. Don't want to do it now. Go and play. So yeah, and we're getting. I can't remember what I said in the last video, was the one that got ruined. Me and my friend Jamie moved about 30 slabs onto the plot the other day. They're going to be the base for the new shed, and hopefully I'm going to have a section, as I've told you before, which is just going to be strawberry fields. I'm going to put a concrete base in there because it's not going to have any sort of grass growing or anything. And now, I was going to get rid of the blackcurrants, but if I'm completely honest, I really like the way that they've grown. Yes, the blackcurrants. Yeah, the blackcurrants. What are we going to keep? Never work with children or animals. That's what they say, don't they? Never work with children or animals. I did have something else to pop up somewhere here. I can't really for the life of me remember what that is now. It's been a strange old couple of days. I will be hopefully designating more areas for next year on the plot on my next visit down there as well. I went down this morning to check on the chilli plants that I've got in the polytunnel. They're looking all right, but still no blooming chilies. Flowers, yes, no chilies. Same in the greenhouse. I don't know what I'm doing wrong in the greenhouse. So I don't know what I am doing wrong. Anyway, go on, eat some cucumber. Anyway, I hope that you guys are all doing well. I hope that if you are in the UK, the sun hasn't absolutely melted you into a puddle on the floor, a puddle of Britishness on the floor. That would not be good. You can see sort of behind me here on the wall the two posters of the temperature that I'm more used to. We've got New York and Toronto there. Spent 2 years in Toronto. It's warm in the summer, it's blooming cold in the winter. That's what I'm used to. We went to New York at one point, and it was -25, which was about 10 degrees warmer than it was in Toronto at the time when we were living there. So it actually warmed up. Love that. Can't melt. Can freeze a little bit, can't melt. Sorry, she's just trying to turn my blooming camera off. Oh, there you go. A sort of disrupted video with the little one. Yes, Blackcurrant, my darling. So thank you for joining us at the cottage. As I say, if you want to see us making the stuff, give us a shout and we can make that. But I think maybe do it for some of the stranger things that we'll be doing along the way. If you are liking the videos, please go and give us a like and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram, which is at Second City Cottage on both Instagram and Twitter. Tell your friends, give us a like, give us a follow. I've got my friend who works for Moving Forward Sport here to see if he can make me some down the allotment t-shirts and stuff. He has a shop just down the way. Yes, it's Lyra. That's Lyra. Do you want a Lyra t-shirt?
I like that t-shirt.
Well, maybe that's what we need to do then, a Lyra t-shirt. Okay, I am going to head off before we get any more interruptions, and I am going to get this edited and posted because I'm aware that it's late. I am sorry about that. Had myself a fairly awful migraine, which was loads of fun to kick, and you can probably tell from my eyes it's still sort of lingering around a little bit. Right, like, subscribe, follow, all that malarkey, and we will see you.
I can die. I can die.
Give us a like. Say, give us a like. And stick your thumbs up.
I come up.
You just stick your thumb up where people can see you.
Get the pen.
Right,
Get the pen.
we're going. We will see you next time. Lyra, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
See you next time. That was strange.
Bye bye, Uncle Man.